Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. About ready to get this one started. Jaime Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Right to the air, here's Goff. He's going to air one out right away. He's got it! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score! 70 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Stroud going to throw right away. That's complete. It's Tank Dell. And he's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own. This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. They try to work the screen with Mixon. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. One of his teammates there to take it back in. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose. Pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Stroud going to get rid of this to Dell. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
So, fourth down, and it's the former Chief, Tommy Townsend, to punt for Houston, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. Trying for the old school coffin corner. That's pretty close out of bounds. They're going to mark it at the 5-yard line. Well done. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. First carry for David Montgomery. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that 1st down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Once again, it's Gibbs. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
On 2nd down, Goff. And this ball batted away and incomplete. Jimmy Ward with the good coverage that time gets a hand in there.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Now, Goff. Open man is the tight end right. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the 1st down.
Quickly, he gets it out to his right. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Goff gives it to Gibbs.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time? He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. So we are through 1 on Sunday Night Football. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 6. Throwing here is Goff. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down. Goff. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's got the 1st down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up 1st and goal. Four down. To throw is Goff. This one caught at the 4. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
And he'll take it on in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. Here's Bates for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Lions move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, let's go.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. He's looking for Joe Mixon coming out of the backfield. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Open man, Xavier Hutchinson. 14 yards on that pass play there. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Hey, uno more.
On play action, Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Quan Alexander.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. That's Henry To'o on the tackle. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. 2nd and 7. Now Goff. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And that screen's slow to develop, and they rally to the ball and stop him. That will be no gain on the screen.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. Goff hooking up with his tight end Laporta, and they give the Lions a first down. Off the RPO, it's caught by St. Brown. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. That's quickly out to Williams. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to...
He's got his big tight end, Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Bates now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Lions will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Open man downfield. It's Nico Collins. On 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. He'll spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Look the high. Oh, right.
They'll go play action with Stroud. Trying the right side, taken in by Collins. And This takes him into the red zone. He's blocked down inside the 20-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on. I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to
Back to the sideline and intercepted.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
Hey, 76! 76! 76!
Goff to throw. He'll find Montgomery out of the backfield. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
12.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That one underthrown and intercepted. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A huge play just before the half. 35 yards. Stroud to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
On 2nd down, Stroud. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
So we're at halftime here on Sunday Night Football. As we'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And they'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Already.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That'll be taken in by Mixon. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield. It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
A throw left side finds Dell. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Nice job by the defense there, stopping them short on 3rd down. Brings up 4th, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points. Find themselves down multiple scores in this one. They're going to have to maximize these possessions.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. And a good run there. They're going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll go play action with Goff. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion. Jimmy Ward with the good coverage that time gets a hand in there.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
He's going to let this one go for Raymond. To the 20. And he's going to take this one all the way. 79 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Here's Bates for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions stretch it out, leading now by the score of 28-3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All right.
Stroud. And he gets that one complete to Collins. And he will take this one in. 80 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Stroud comes to the line. The Texans going for 2.
Here we go, let's go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That'll be caught. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. On play action, Goff. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he's going to take this all the way home. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Lions. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And that back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Now, faking the give. This is caught downfield. It's Dell. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. So a big one there to start the drive. A gain of 48.
Oh, hey. Eleven.
On play action, Stroud. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Value three.
One more time for Montgomery. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down. From the gun, it's Goff. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Defensively, that's just a missed opportunity, Mike. Anytime you have 2 defenders in the area and neither one of them is able to make a play on the ball, yes, I know that the ball felt incomplete, but, man, you got to get your hands on that ball and take advantage.
That'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Here we go. Hey.
On first down, it's Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And that is incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. Third down coming up.
On the quick, right?
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. On first and 10, here's Goff. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on second and 4.
Hold on. Check.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. That one knocked away and incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And third down coming up.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
From the gun on third down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the second round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a first-rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves for skipping over him on draft night.
They look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. Second and goal. Now here's second and goal. Now Stroud. That one underneath here to Mixon. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for third and goal. From the gun, here's Stroud. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit. Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this third quarter. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
We go tonight. DC.
Goff with the give to Montgomery. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's 2nd and 9.
We go tonight.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Nice first down pickup there. To the second-year tight end out of Iowa, and you talk about having a breakout rookie campaign, Mike. I mean, to make the Pro Bowl as a rookie at the tight end position is no easy feat. He kind of burst onto the scene as the Lions found themselves in the NFC Championship. I had a chance this summer to spend some time with him at our TEU, kind of our tight end only camp that I run with Kelsey and Kittle in Nashville, and seeing him work up close and personal, you can see why, even though he's a young player, he's had the level of success that he's had only 2 years now into his career.
On 2nd down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
I remember early in my career, Mike, this was only just starting to kind of become in vogue. Receivers would maybe get a few carries a year at most. Now, it's become commonplace throughout the NFL, and watching these results, I kind of get it. I wish we had gotten them involved as runners maybe a little bit sooner.
Working the sideline, that's St. Brown.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
A carry here for Montgomery. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
First and goal, and here's Montgomery. And they are all over that on defense. Good surge, drops him back. Let's put him at the 9-yard line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into.
And he will power his way into the end zone. Rock right. Touchdown, Detroit. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
42, Texans 14. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 10. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Throwing is Stroud. Pass caught. It's John Mechie. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that...
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Here we go. Hey.
Back to throw. Stroud. That is hard. Down the field. He's got it. And he's going to have a Texans first down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game. They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays.
And he's in. Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Houston. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Texans are able to edge a bit closer. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. And they're going to take over possession.
Here we go. What's up?
On the ground, Montgomery. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Goff down to a knee. And that should be the final act in this one.
Got it.